Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? I'm Speedy Morman, and this guy, you may know him as God's favorite DJ. He's an icon. He's an OG in this sneaker game. DJ Clark Kent is in the building. What's up, man?
I'm good, man. Let's just have fun, man.
Let's do it. You guys are rocking with Ntwrk Live, and thank you guys for joining us today because we have a great show for you. Now, in just a few minutes, we'll be dropping Nike's latest collaboration with Odell Beckham Jr. It's the new Nike Air Force 1 Utility OBJ, as seen on my feet right here.
Yes.
So this is huge. If you guys haven't set up your wallet just yet, you're gonna wanna swipe right and do that right now because you're definitely gonna wanna be ready for this one. Now this guy, not only is he a huge name in hip hop, he is also the authority on Air Force Ones. So we'll be talking all about the Air Force 1 Utility OBJ and more later. So do not forget to drop into the chat down below. We'll be here responding to your comments and your questions. But first, to celebrate the drop of this highly anticipated collab, we linked up with Complex to present a Ntwrk exclusive episode of their hit series, Sneaker Shopping, that this guy has been on.
I murdered it.
He did. Today, host Joe La Puma, a good friend of both of ours, is joined by Odell Beckham Jr. himself at Nike's House of Innovation in New York City to talk about the new shoe and the enduring and evolving influence of the Air Force One. So without further ado, Joe, what's going on? All right, guys, a big thank you to Joe La Puma, my guy, and your guy, I guess, as well.
Joe, you my man. You did it again. Great episode.
Another one.
Another one.
As DJ Khaled would say. So as a guy who's been on the show before, talk to me about that experience, man. What's it like behind the cameras, you know?
Well, if you're really a sneaker junkie, the camera doesn't matter. And all you're really trying to do is get as many of the sneakers that you want as possible. I was probably the luckiest sneaker shopping person ever because I shopped at Complex Con, which is like...
Everything was there.
Yeah, it was nuts. So I think I might have bought, at the end of the show, I might have bought about 30 pair of sneakers because we went to all the booths.
I saw
Yeah, it was a little crazy.
Quick reminder to you guys at home, you can purchase the shoe right now, so make sure you guys add them to your cart. If you don't have your wallet set up, just swipe right and do that right now. Now, Clark, talk to me about the iconic silhouette that is the Air Force One. What is it about this shoe that has people like me and everybody else going crazy?
Well, first, I'm not gonna say everybody's going crazy because, you know, there's so many different models of shoes, but
everyone likes the Air Force One.
Everyone should.
Everyone should like the Air Force One.
All of you should like Air Force Ones. Whoever's watching, you all should like Air Force Ones. They're the most simple, clean, perfect silhouette that Nike's ever made, if you ask me. But I'm older, and I understand that there are kids who will say a Jordan is this or Air Max is that. To me, the Air Force One is the simplest, cleanest, perfect silhouette. You can do anything to it, color-wise, material-wise, and it should come out looking right.
Now, where I'm from, we call them ups or uptowns. What did they call them back in your day? Some people call them G-Fazos. Some people call them...
What the hell is that?
That's in Chicago. They call them G-Fazos.
Yeah, I hung out in Chicago a lot. I've never heard that, and I will never, ever appreciate hearing that.
Or acknowledge them as G-Fazos.
No.
What do you call the Air... Do you just call it the Air Force One?
We call them Air Force Ones. For a small period of time, we call them uptowns because you could only find them in uptown. You can only find them in Jew-Man or Vets.
Okay.
And so we called them uptowns, but that went out real quick.
Word. We still call them that back home. I feel
we didn't want to call them uptowns because I'm from Brooklyn. We didn't want to. We knew we had to for a second, but we also were finding our uptowns in Baltimore before they really hit New York.
So you guys had the plug then?
Yeah, a little bit. When they were
That's
doing,
what it's like being DJ Clark Kent.
When they were doing Shoe of the Month, I was like 14. They were doing Shoe of the Month in Baltimore, and with the three amigos, Cinderella's, Charlie Rudo's, and DTLR. And because of that, we would have to go there to get the Shoe of the Month because they didn't have them in New York. They're the guys who really created the retro game.
A wealth of knowledge this guy is right here. Let's say I want to encourage you guys to drop some questions from the audience to us right now. If you ever wanted to ask this guy a question, now is your time to do so. Now, real quick, let's talk about this shoe. It's the new Air Force One Utility OBJ. It's got a little buckle situation on it. What are your thoughts on this magnetic thing?
I think it's different. I think it's new. I think they're trying to attract a newer, younger audience and maybe even more of a fashionable audience. I mean, hopefully it works for somebody.
Yeah, definitely. Now, we have a full size run. We're even showing love to the ladies. We have a full size run from 4 to 12, which is interesting.
And 13.
And 13 for big guys like you.
Yeah.
I'm a 9.5, so I'm good anywhere. Do you know the iconic, I feel like it's a cheat code, to buy a woman's shoe for a man? Do you know how many?
Yeah, it's a size and a half difference. Size and a half up. So I'm a 13, for me to buy a woman's shoe that fits, I would have to buy a 14, which would end up being a 12 and a half. So it's a size and a half up. You know, 12 and a half, it works if you're a 13. 12 works if you're a 13. 12 works if you really want the shoe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You gotta squeeze them toes sometimes.
Or rip the insole out. So
Yeah.
You gotta have
That's
the
the cheat
science
code
to it.
too.
That's the cheat code.
Let's take a question from the audience. The first one is, how many pairs of Air Force Ones does DJ Clark Kent own?
Air Force Ones?
Yes.
Maybe about 2,300.
23. I once heard that you have purchased over 1,000 pairs of just the white-on-white Air Force Ones alone. 1,000 pairs. Is that true?
Easily, yeah. They're my white on white Air Force One lows are my favorite shoe of all time. So if I walk in a store and they have if they have a lot in my size, I'll buy them all.
How many is a lot though? How many are we talking?
Like I've bought in one shot 100 pair.
100. And how do you even carry that?
Well, the guy, if you're buying them from a really cool guy and the guy knows that you want all of them, he'll get them to where you live.
Okay. So
Sends
make
the
sure
truck.
you get some.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Let's take another question from the audience. This one is how do you say that? Sidekick? CY kick?
Sidekick. Yeah.
Sidekick. Do they really glow in the dark? That's a good question.
Actually, they do. I've seen pictures. They glow in the dark.
Oh, okay. Do you know what this means? Do you know what just happened?
Absolutely.
That means that the shoe sold out. Every single pair of shoes is gone. Our entire pre-order stock is completely gone. It's probably because of you.
No,
they
hell
were
no.
like, yo, Clark Kent is on. Let me go cop them shoes.
Nah. I think they just like the shoe, and that's a testament to the power of an Air Force One.
This guy's too humble, man. But that's been our show. Thank you guys so much at home for watching, buying, and chatting with us. A huge thank you to this man, DJ Clark Kent. He's an icon, he's a legend, and he is God's favorite DJ.
Let's not take anything away from Speedy. He's pretty damn dope himself.
My man, I appreciate that. Joe from Complex, my dog. Thank you for another great installment of Sneaker Shopping. And of course, the man of the hour, Odell Beckham Jr. himself.
OBJ.
And our friends at Nike for sharing the new Nike Air Force One Utility OBJ with us here at Network Live. Now join us next time for more exclusive drops and celebrity guests like this guy. Don't forget to follow at Network Live. That's NTWRK Live.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Can I do a drop here?
Of course.
Okay, I'm gonna do a drop here. Soon.
He wants to do a drop, guys. He might give you guys something exclusive on this platform, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Definitely. We might air your reactions on the show if you tag us in any of your unboxing videos, so make sure you guys do that. Thank you for watching. Until next time, guys, we out.